We believe that God is the one that brings the clouds. He has angels that have this system. The Qur'an talks about the riyah as a sign of God. Now we know how sophisticated the wind system on this planet is. It's a very sophisticated system. And now we know. We didn't know that knowledge, but the Qur'an had that knowledge. Now, in conclusion, the Prophet ﷺ told us some very profound things. And this is about the metaphysical nature of our actions and our behavior. And he sought refuge in these things. He told the Ma'ashar al-Muhajirin, he told them about certain khisal, qualities in people. And he said, A'udhu billahi an tudrikuhunna. I seek refuge in God that you never see this. The first one he said, Ma zaharat al-fahishatu fi qawmin hatta a'lanu biha illa ibtulu bi-tawa'in wal-awja' lam takun fi aslafihim alladhina madaw. This is the first one, that sexual deviations and perversions never manifest in a people except God afflicts them with diseases that were unknown to the previous generations. They will get diseases. This is a metaphysical reality. Now some people will say, but how it doesn't just affect them, it affects everybody. Exactly. That's what the Qur'an says. اتقوا فتنة لا تصيبن الذين ظلموا منكم خاصة. Protect yourselves against calamities that don't just afflict the wrongdoers. Because if it only afflicted the wrongdoers, everybody would just say, well, let them do their wrong and they'll get theirs. No, but because it afflicts all of us, we have to stand up and condemn it. We have to say this is wrong. They can say to us, just respect us, we respect you, respect us. No, in order for you to respect us, you have to respect not only our right, but our understanding and our responsibility to condemn what you're doing. To condemn it. We have to. In order to be true to our faith. In order to protect and guard ourselves from what we believe are calamities that won't just afflict you, but they will also afflict us. This is a real problem on this planet now. These differences of understanding. But as far as I can tell, science is on our side. If we're really rational, if we really believe in rationality and what makes sense and what science is telling us there are certain things that you shouldn't do because they're dangerous. And as far as I know, there's nothing in our religion that's halal, that's harmful. But everything that's prohibited has harm in it. There's nothing in our religion that's prohibited that doesn't have harm in it. Nothing. And everything that's permitted is good for us. It's just using the intellect. أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ وَمَا أَحْسَنُ مِنَ اللَّهِ حُكْمًا. What's better than Allah's judgment? So that's the first. But then he said the second one. مَا نَقَصَ قَوْمٌ مِنَ الْمِيزَانِ أَوْ الْمِكْيَالِ. That no people become unjust in their commercial transactions إِلَّا, except that they get the tribulation of sineen. And this is drought that continues. See, people, again, religions only talk about sexual problems. Our religion addresses the grave sins of economics. And you look at the economic inequality now that they're all talking about. Finally, they're starting to talk about this income inequality. These are the reasons that rain is withheld from people when there's economic injustice. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us through His Prophet. So this is a grave tribulation. And then he said, sallallahu alayhi wasallam, that if a people, if they refuse مَا مَنَعَ قَوْمٌ زَكَاةَ أَمْوَالِهِمْ إِلَّا ابْتُلُوا بِحَبْسِ الْقَطَرِ. The rain, if they don't help poor people, because economic injustice is one thing, where you steal from people, exploit them, all these things. But then, when you have wealth, and you don't help others with the wealth, then the rain is withheld from you. This is what our Prophet ﷺ said. These are metaphysical realities, and you can't get around them. The Christian people and the Jewish people, their tradition, they know many of these things. But unfortunately, many of them have forgotten.